Welcome back to the audio commentary. My name is Daniel Mezei, and I'm going to be speaking about Scapegoat Part 2 in my capacity as producer of this webisode and series. So we decided to keep costs extremely low by finding locations that were literally right within Juliane Block's neighborhood. This is Juliane Block's house, and we're actually shooting on the, mezzanine level of the apartment of the building. I'm coming up from the cellar where everybody stores their winter and summer goods, and we've just transitioned into the landing, which was kind of a smart move for us because we wanted to find somewhere that was quiet. It was a Sunday, which is typically a complete off day in Germany, all over Germany. And some of the neighbors that were coming downstairs that were, coming back from their brunches or leaving the house for some afternoon activities were quite amused by what we were doing here in the corner. And you can see that Juliana's kind of frolicking around in this mass of advertisements and these flyers. And even the people that were distributing the flyers on Sunday were kind of amused with what we were doing, and they poked their heads in the back here. We had a couple of lighting sources that were hanging off of the staircase, which you can't see, which is probably off to your left on the screen, our right. And, we tried to not scream too loud so that the neighbors upstairs wouldn't think that we were a little bit off our rocker and a bit nutting, doing all of our acting here downstairs. So this, total cost on this location was lot O, like we say, 0. And we enjoyed just, not having to travel too far, because as the makeup started to go and, things like that, it was easy to go right back upstairs into Juliana's apartment and to go and just do touch-ups, which was, again, what guerrilla indie filmmaking is all about. You'll see shortly when we get to episode 3 that there were also some financial considerations, and this is a producerial decision, of course. Juliana's also producing the episode on this one, and so, she had decided after doing some research and after basically shooting the hell out of this neighborhood. This entire neighborhood is the backdrop for a lot of Juliana's prior projects, just in a parallel street across. There's a bar where she's done a bit of shooting for some of her shorts, which is her specialty. So, this is kind of becoming a bit of a franchise area for us. And I suspect that we will probably use some of these locations again with some of the better actors than the ones that you see here on the screen, which is yours truly and Juliane Block. And we'll be revisiting some of these locations, and it will be good that we'll have tried these things already on our own, which was the intention from the get-go, that we would know exactly what all the parameters and how it sounded and who was coming down the stairs and whatever. And we suspect that with the winter and the early spring seasons, it'll be even quieter. Of course, this was shot during the summer in August of 2012, for those of you that are chiming into this for the first time. Okay, so that was just a few statements producerially. Thank you again for listening, and of course, do check us out on our Facebook wall, facebook.com/theinnerdistrict. Every single social media outpost has a different series of posts, so if you don't follow all of them, you don't get the full story. Thanks again.